All right, welcome to another edition of A1 News, all woked up news, where we tell it like this and you get all woked up. So let's get woked up. 14 days to flatten the curve. Remember that? Yeah, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Yeah, too long ago. You know what? I remember lots of folks drew a line in the sand there. Day 15, they better let us go. I need to work. Kids are hungry, got bills, got to pay my house payment, rent, internet bill, all that shit, money, economics. I know that confuses a lot of commies, Marxist filth. I'm dyslexic and I understand numbers better than those fucking retards. I mean, let's be honest there. They are not too bright when it comes to that. They think they can just print more money. What's the problem? The problem is that money has to be based on something, okay? The more you print, the less what it's based on becomes, right? So if you have 10 gold coins and then you print 10 $1 bills to represent each one of those gold coins, then those are worth quite a bit. And this little piece of paper represents that gold coin over there, man. If you print, 27,000 notes for those 10 gold coins, they just became a lot less worth. Okay, the less worth. Fuck up. And see, I fuck up, and then I'm like, everything turns on. If you issue that many papers representing that small amount, then the small amount is still the same, but each one of those notes is worth less, is what I was trying to say. I don't even know, looking at it, if that came through or not. I don't think it did. I don't care. Anyway, my point is we are heading towards financial ruin in this country. Like a fucking freight train, out of control. That's a fact. We are heading towards doom rapidly. I know that's what the Marxists and commie filth of the world want, but the rest of us don't want that. And make no mistake, you people are the fucking minority, okay? You think because of big tech and mainstream media promotes your fucking psychotic ideologies, you think you're the majority. You're not. You're not, okay? The word marginalized is used a lot, because of marginal people, and that means the least amount, the fractionalized pieces of our totality, right? So you're the way minority, okay? There's more patriots, people who want America to stay exactly as it was designed to be, with this flag. You fucking assholes don't get to change that either. What they're trying to do, folks, is erase our history and make us not us, because us won't put up with this shit. They need a culture and a people that are weak enough to tolerate this crap. Back to the 14 days. We should have been on the streets on day 15 and said, no, we have to get back to work, gotta pay bills, blah, blah, blah. But we didn't. We backed off. All right, well, we'll see, because we were afraid. And that's the truth. That's the only truth. There's no law. There's no constitutional amendments. There is nothing that binds us to this bullshit. Nothing. And when I say bullshit, I mean taking our freedoms and trying to put us in a communist regime, because that's what we're in right now. When the government tells you you can't go to work, you're not essential, that's communism, dipshits. Fact check that. Fuck. Every job is essential, okay? People need those paychecks to have food. That's right. And I know some of you commie motherfuckers sit at home sucking off the tit of America, getting your free shit, and what's he talking about? I get free shit all the time, right? That's because the majority of folks work and pay for that, so that people that do need it, and I'm talking people that need it, you know what I mean? Not so you can stay home and play Call of Duty, okay? I mean, disabled folks, retired folks, you know, the Social Security. We have welfare for people, because let's be honest, there's people out there that can't work. You know, they do, even if it's just they ain't got enough up here to get her done. That's just a fact. So, you know, we take care of those people. That's what helped make America great. God damn it. That's what makes us the greatest nation that's ever existed on earth. We're in communism, okay? It's not like people, well, we got to watch out for those commies. They're going to take over. Motherfucker, they took over, okay? The top echelon of almost every institution in America right now is Marxist filth and commie filth. That Jen Psaki fucking bitch. Look at her, man. She showed up with the fucking hammer and sickle in that one photo. Man, that didn't seem to shock nobody. Nobody was like, hey, what the fuck's going on here? I was. And I know a great many people were too. You know, what the fuck is going on here? They openly talk about that shit now. Socialism, communism, all these things that have never worked anywhere. Fact check that, you know. And I know there's some super passionate folks out there that just know it'll work this time. No, it won't. Tens of millions of people will die under communism, just like it always has, right? Marxism is a tool that communism uses to take shit over. And they use the dissent in society. What does that mean? The losers, okay? The weaklings. The people who don't want to earn shit, don't want to do shit, just want to please somebody, take care of me, do stuff for me so I can be fucking useless. You know, that's why it appeals to those people. It's like, wow, these people are going to prop us up. No, they're not. No, they're not, dumbass. Go into history, look at communism, what it does. Okay? It kills and kills and kills and subjugates and stands on the necks of free people so that a top few elites can live really, really, really good and have a great fucking time. You know, that's what it is. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been about. And they want globalism. They want one government. Think about that. Everybody's like, that'd be sweet because it'd be my government. No, it fucking won't, dumb fuck. It won't. It'll be their government. It'll be aligned to make their lives bitching, and however many people they have to kill to do that, or stand on, or force into slave labor and shit, they're going to do that. That's right. That's like all you electric motherfuckers, you know, you think, well, we're going to have cars, and then I can tweet off my phone and everything, you know. Yeah, do you know how these batteries are made? Have you ever seen these open pit fucking mines that are filled with little kids, slave labor, kids dying in there every fucking day? That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the fucking signal that's been sent into my head and into my eyes that I am forced to believe this way, you know. I watch my programs from my programming provider, and it's programmer, you know, and then people still don't see it, you know, that you're being forced to believe shit. You're being led down a path of communism. We are going to be fucked if we don't do something right now. You know, everybody, oh, fucking Fauci, he's like a god, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah. Where's PETA at right now? Crickets. Haven't heard anything yet from them. Hopefully they stand up. And you know what the irony is the softies are just, this is the way they are. You can fuck human beings over all day long, right? Shut businesses down. People work generations, some of them, for their families, got their little business going and got a pretty good life going for themselves, you know. Shut them down. They lost it. It's gone. It's never coming back, you know, for a lot of people. That's okay. Incubating people, putting them on ventilators and shit, when it turns out later on, comes out, and don't censor me, YouTube, because this is mainstream. They're saying, that wasn't a good idea, you know. All these things, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Beagles? Wait a goddamn minute. Somebody fucked with a dog? Rawr, wee. As the good, you know, the Saint Salty, Salty Cracker. If you don't know who he is, search that as soon as this is over, and go subscribe to that young man. He's getting her done. That's a top shelf commentator right there. Free plug. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. I'm a fan. All right. Anyway, I'm drifting again, and what I'm trying to stay on track here is that we are in dangerous, dangerous waters. We're already over our heads, okay? already way over our heads. We need to start swimming back to shore, and that shore is freedom. That is the fucking foundation of a safe and free society, is freedom of speech, freedom of movement, all these things that we hold dear that's in the Constitution and our Bill of Rights. Everything past that, that's all bullshit. That's all wannabe crap. The foundation of our government is those initial papers, the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. That's us. That's our republic. All, you know, they make a book this fucking thick every year of new laws. So who the fuck is going to track that? Who knows? It's all a game and distraction and smoke and mirrors and shit. It's, you know, the only binding things in our government is the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. That's it. That's it. All these other laws made after, you know, are good ideas. Some of them aren't, you know, there's all this other shit. But the main thing is every time they make one of those laws, that's a little less freedom. A little bit. Just a little bit. We're not going to take it all. That would be crazy. You would revolt. But if we make these little lines in the sand and let them cross them, and they keep crossing them, and they keep crossing them, we get further and further away from freedom. And we get closer and closer to a totalitarian government. And I'm telling you, folks, all you youngsters, you don't know because you won't look it up. And that's the common thing. That's why they push it the way they push it, that you're a fucking idiot if you even look it up. Look at the fuck up history. What is communism? More importantly, who started communism? Who are the people that initiated these movements? Look into that. It's not a good thing, boys and girls. It's not a good thing. The best thing, the greatest country that ever existed right here, America, was and is the greatest country because of those freedoms. Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of expression, right? We can let men run around and fucking make up wigs and dresses and claim that they're women. They're not. No, they're not. There's equipment that comes with being a woman. There's equipment that comes with being a man, all right? As I say, chromosomes are 2 and 0, and that's undisputed. So we're supposed to just accept these people, right? And okay, yep, that's all right. Take them serious and everything. I totally lost the thread on that. A dude in a dress and a wig, it's like, that's insanity. And every time I think about insanity, I go a little insane. That's right. You don't get to just be something because you think you are. Otherwise, I'd be a fluffy rhinoceros dinosaur, wouldn't I? Right? Right. So those people have the freedom to express themselves, right? But anybody that goes against that, meaning somebody that's not really comfortable with it, somebody that thinks boys are boys and girls are girls, you know, we're not allowed to express ourselves. We're not allowed to have that opinion. That's fucking communism. That's the basis of it. They tell you what to think and feel. Any of you kids that haven't read 1984 by George Orwell, I recommend jumping the fuck on that. Right? Because that's where we're at already. We have thought police, you know, tell you what you can think about, what you can't think about. That's not your fucking business, pal. Okay? That's nobody's fucking business but your own. They say if you're not attracted to a transmission, then you're homophobic or something like that, or transphobic, I guess is their new word. And they always come up with these phobic words. We're not afraid of these people. We just don't fucking agree with it, right? I'm not comfortable being around somebody that thinks they're fucking Napoleon either. Okay? But let's be clear about that. If a dude thinks he's a refrigerator, I don't want to hang out with that motherfucker either. Okay? Because, you know, you never know what's going to happen over there. That motherfucker talking to dogs and shit. Fucking, right? These are crazy people. So, you know, you got to be cautious, you know. It's just another mental illness. And I know that so pisses people off. It's true, you know. Like I said, it's a fraction of the population, a tiny sliver of the population shoved in our face all the time to make it appear like this is the normal thing. But be honest, you go to the grocery stores, all you folks do. I'm not talking to Californians because, damn, that's a weird planet and you're going to see everything. I'm talking regular, everyday, the majority of America. We go to the grocery store and shit. How many of them do you honestly see? Okay, that's the reality of it. And out of that tiny little sliver fraction of a people, a portion of that, I don't know how big because I'm not fucking all knowing, but a portion of those are cultural. They're people that have no power, usually, in their real life. They're often walked upon and stuff, and they want to be special, god damn it. And they're not. So they see all this weird ass shit, and they're like, hey, I can be special. Throw on a lift, put on some makeup, get all filmy, get angry when people don't call me ma'am. All that, and then boom, they're special, right? You're special, all right. You're special, all right. But anyway, I drift again. The problem is communism, folks. We're losing our freedoms. We're giving them a fucking way. They're not even being taken from us. Our forefathers are ashamed of us. And the little Marxists and commie filth out there that are already thinking bad shit about our forefathers, what the fuck did you do this morning? Huh? Did you ever create a country? No? Then shut the fuck up. These men were far better men than you will ever be. They were far better people than you will ever be. Okay? The majority of you motherfuckers, right? What have you done? What do you do to change the world, make the world better? And that's the key word there. Not change the world, make the world better. Is the world better since you started being a cunt about everything and being offended at everything? Comedy's gone. Expression is gone. The freedom to just be yourself is gone unless you're a weirdo. And I don't care if that offends somebody. The definition of weirdo is not the everything. Okay? So, I'm a weirdo. I'm left-handed. Right? I mean, it's okay. And I'm accepting of that. You want to be a weirdo? You're a mentally ill person. You can't help it. I'm not blaming you. But what I am blaming is this thing where they shove it all in everybody's face and we all have to agree to it. I don't have to participate in your fucking mental illness or your sexual dysphoria or your fucking struggle with gender. Okay, here's a tip. Open your robe, look down. That's you, okay? That's you. And if inside you feel a little different, we'll address that. Get inside yourself, find out, why do I feel different? Go have yourself tested at a doctor. Are you chemically different inside than other men or women? I think you'll find no, that you're not. I think you'll find that up here, you got something going on and, kind of makes you feel that way. Check it out. Have yourself looked at, There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with seeking help when something's wrong. Back to my original thing that we were getting on, is this communist takeover of the entire fucking world. The Marxists are the tool they're using to drive that in. All right? And dissent. Divided we fall. Remember those words? Divided we fall. United we stand. Divided we fall. Fact. We better stand, folks. We better get together. How many more lines got to be crossed? We just keep making these fucking lines. How many? How many have to be crossed before we truly get angry and hit the streets? Look at all these other countries, man. Now, I understand these countries got squeezed a little harder than we did, but they've been responding for a while. And now it's huge. I mean, there's millions of people pissed off about this shit. When's America going to get pissed? I don't know. How many lines? I don't know. But we'll find out. I hope not too many more. I hope people are ready to stand. And I'm not talking, BLM violence and fires and murders and stealing shit from Target and all that. That's a riot. And I'm not talking about pink hat parades either, right? Or naked women screaming, all the weird shit that America's participate in. I'm talking about a scary movement for them, that they see millions of very well-behaved, well-mannered, peaceful assembly of people moving towards them, saying, no more, it's over. It'd be over like that. That's a fact. And we have that right. Look at the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. It was all set up ahead of time. These were smart men. And they were like, all right, when the government's going to get tyrannical, it's going to go crazy. That's just what human beings do. They wrote into the articles of the very fabric of our nation that we can stand, and it's our nation, not theirs. Remember that, folks. It's our nation, not theirs. They don't control us. They don't own us. They represent us, and if we want, we can make them leave. So, that being said, happy Halloween, folks. Love my holidays. Love Halloween probably the most. I don't know. It's touch and go. Probably when whatever holiday I'm in is my favorite. I don't know, but definitely in the top two. It's either Christmas or Halloween. You know what I mean? But happy Halloween, folks. All you communists and Marxists, miserable motherfuckers. Get better. All right, get better. And everybody else have a groovy day. We'll see you on the next one. This episode has been brought to you by Unbutthurt. That's right. Ask your doctor. Unbutthurt is right for you.